Hey, gonna be trying something new for this video. If you would feel free to subscribe, it only takes 2 seconds. Just click the red button down below and it helps me out a lot. And if you don't enjoy the content, you can always unsubscribe later. Anyway, enjoy this video right now, as this took quite a while to make. Hey everybody, what is going on, your boys? As they do, going back to another episode of Pokemon. Let's go Eevee. Last time we climbed up the Lavender Town Tower and rescued Mr. Fuji and got a very, very cute scene with Cubone and a Marowak. This time we're gonna go adventuring because we've got a couple of things we can do. Now, one of which is we'll continue through this route that we cleared out in a previous episode, and this is very huge because we can come through here. I didn't beat you. So it turns out I didn't clear out this route. Yikes. Well, we get a battle to just kick off this episode then. But we're gonna get through this route and go to a new town, or city, or whatever place you want to call it. And that'll be very, very good for us, I would say. As this new place we're going to has got a bit of a challenge for us to overcome, considering the fact that we saw, well, Jesse and James tell us something important. Now, ahead of this, we've got this trainer to beat, which we've just done so, and I'm intrigued to see how this actually works out for us. Because initially, I wasn't planning on coming through here for this part. I was instead planning on doing something else, but I figured this would be the best. But we're entering a new place. Oh, that tea you have. It looks awfully tasty. What? I can have a drink? Gee, thanks. Well, if you really want to go to Saffron City, I guess I can let you pass. I'll share this tea with the guards working the other gates around the city too. So, we can now enter Saffron City, and that was basically the tea that Brock gave us. And Saffron City is another place riddled with Team Rocket, and well, there's these two standing here. We might as well see what's happening. Let us through already. No way. Only authorized members are allowed. I was told to let no one else in. How can you say that when we're on the same side?
How rude! You deny a beautiful girl what she wants? Move it already!
Hey, Jesse, wait for me! And that guard that was protecting this tower just gets launched to the side, and we can basically chase down Jesse and James in Slivco.
You there? I have to tell you that our office is a bit of a disaster right now. A real disaster. This is no place for kids, not when there are so many dangerous people around.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a little look around?
Oh, you're blue. The blue.
Izlogic, I've been looking for you. What are you doing in a place like this?
I heard there was a takeover.
No surprise. Those Team Rocket goons are causing trouble all over the place.
You and me are on the same wavelength, Tom. We can't keep letting Team Rocket do whatever they please. That's right.
Come on. It's time we did a little strategy planning.
So in short, the plan is
Izlogic is gonna drive Team Rocket out of Slivco just like she planned. But it'd be crazy to try something like that alone, so Tom is going with her. Right. While you pipsqueaks do that, I'm gonna do a loop all of Kanto, squashing out Team Rocket wherever I find them. One of us is sure to find out where their boss is hiding. And while I'm at it, I'll swing by the Pokemon League to tell the bigwigs what's going on. Awesome. Do you think the Elite Four might come help us? Maybe. So that's the battle plan, guys and gal. Time to split up and put it into action. If only it were that simple. Fact is, there's only one more thing we've got to do here first. It's a funny thing. Tom, if you want me to leave this place up to you two newbies, then prove that you are up to the task. What? I don't care who goes first, so show me what you've got.
I think I've changed Blue's voice since the last time, but...
So, you're my first challenger, huh, It's a 33?
yes, indeedy.
That is what I like to hear. Here I go.
Cue the battle with Blue. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Blue. He leads off with an Executor's. Grass Psychic. I should not be leading with War Turtle. That's for damn sure. It's level 38, so I think it's time we bring in our level 38. Here comes Eevee to ruin the day of this grass type. Now we're going to want to set up some defenses here, and I'm going to go with the baddie bad because it should do you super effective damage. Indeed it does, and the physical defensive shield provided by it's going to be huge, especially when it is also setting up light screens. Now, I don't know about you, but I think a Glitzy Glow would be a bit weird to do, but baddie bad yet again, just to get a lot of damage down, even if the light screen has been put up. In fact, I'm tempted to actually use a Glitzy Glow. If I survive this hit, I do. Use a Glitzy Glow to allow me to have double resistances to basically any sort of damage. Yes, I know it's not very effective, but we're protecting ourselves from the moves that this Executor goes for, and Eevee even lived. It means that we can go for essentially, technically, paralysis if we want to. And I think that would be smart because it's obviously level 38. It's probably going to be a lot quicker than most of my team. And I want to guarantee a kill. Oh, Eevee dodged. So that just means that we get the extra super effective attack out onto this Executor. And Eevee lives another turn, and Power Whip is avoided again. Oh my days. Light screen wears off, which is fine, but the baddie bad, it does its job. And it's gonna kill this Executor. Eevee is just popping off in this fight, and that just means we're one step closer to defeating Blue. There's the physical defense put up again. Charizard is the last Pokemon that Blue has, and we have our Eevee out. It's level 40, so hopefully Eevee can outspeed it, lands the Buzzy Buzz. That's going to put the paralysis down onto this Charizard. Hope that it affects it, and it does. Oh boy. We can actually now go for the Glitzy Glow, which is also technically super effective. Get ourselves the special defense in case it goes for, I don't know, a flamethrower, heat wave. So we lowered the effectiveness of that. Sadly, Eevee dies, and I'm now wondering, do we send in War Turtle or Ninetales? I think for this we're going to send in Ninetales, because we can Ice Beam down to Charizard. Charizard is part flying, and it's going to have a bit of a struggle because it's paralyzed, so Ninetales is guaranteed to hit this first. It didn't do enough damage, but it is almost certainly going to die. I could actually confuse Ray just for the double overkill, sorry, and parafusing, but we don't need to. And yeah, Charizard faints to our Ninetales, and the team gets a lot of XP thrown into it, and we beat Blue, and exactly what I'd expected from a Pallet Town trainer. We got 11k for beating Blue. That is huge. Oh man, so you really are ready for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good about leaving this place in your hands. Then you're next, Tom. Come at me. I'm just getting warmed up. Well, I think we'll end this episode off in a minute. There's one more thing I want to do in this part, and it's not here. We'll be coming here next episode, clear it out. There's one thing though, to give you some actual content. And I'll go do it right now. Now, firstly, we're going to play with Eevee. I don't care, I want to use a secret technique, Sky Dash. And we're going to head... We can fly here, okay. I'm just checking to see if we can actually still fly to Saffron. But we'll go down here, back to Lavender Town. And I want to show you this, because this is actually very cool. Firstly, I'm going to heal my team, because they're pretty weak. Obviously, 3 of our team took HP losses in that battle, and one of which was fainted, which is our Eevee, which is fine. We'll heal him up, and we can now go to someplace we haven't been to yet. And this should be very interesting for you guys, because not only is it a plus to us, it's a lot of XP to the entire team, and it showcases you a few things. As we head on to Route 12, we'll head in here into this kind of route checkpoint, and we'll speak to you. There's a lookout area upstairs with binoculars to view is magnificent. That's nice to know. Let's go in here. Let's see who's up here. There's a little girl, there's this guy. A forgetful old man lives on Route 12, or so I hear. Basically, the move deleter. My Pokemon's ashes are resting in the Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM, I don't need it anymore. Nice. That's Roost. Gain for us. Let's have a look out the binoculars. There's a man fishing, apparently. Didn't see any men on that side of the checkpoint, but hey. Maybe there's one over here. As we exit out onto Route 12, there is a man fishing here. We'll ignore him for now. We don't need to do any battles. Only advancing our catalogue of Pokemon is how I'm going to put it. So, believe it or not, this pathway that we're going to see in a minute, we could have got to from Vermilion City, and instead of going from that path, we're going from Lavender Town's side, and I feel that this would be slightly better, because hi, there's a big ass Snorlax, and a Pokemon is sprawled out in a deep and comfortable slumber. Do you want to use the Pokeflute? This is the use of the Pokeflute we got from Mr. Fuji, and we can use it here to wake up the Snorlax. Look at that animation, it just pops up to its feet. Snorlax woke up. Snorlax is looking at you and it's hungry. Hey, is a 33. There's something I forgot to mention when I gave you the Pokeflute. Oh, perfect timing. You see, this Pokemon is called Snorlax, and it's been known to attack the first thing it sees after waking up. It thinks what it sees is food.
Since it can be pretty dangerous, please help it calm down by battling it with your Pokemon. Once you defeat it, it'll become more docile. You should be able to catch it just like any other Pokemon. Snorlax mistook you for food and attacked. Cue the Snorlax battle music. Its attack is boosted for this battle, and it's got a very unique battle theme. One of the first unique normal Pokemon themes, I do believe, in Pokemon. And we're starting with Water Turtle, which is not good for us. So we're going to try and burn this Snorlax just like that, and lower its basically physical power. Cut it in half. And that is huge, considering the fact that we landed that skull. Now, I'm going to switch out to a Pokemon that has some good tools in defeating Snorlaxes, and that's Eevee. Reason being is I can set up a physical shield with Bad, and also use Double Kick to have a super effective move against it. Now Yawn's going to come out from this Snorlax, and that's fine by me. Snorlax is going to just get burnt away, and the good thing for us is technically we can switch into Venusaur and then put the dot damage onto it. Anyway, Eevee is avoiding tags, and it doesn't matter if it gets put to sleep and drop the Snorlax below half HP. It's going to take a bit more chip damage next turn. So all in all, this battle is going very well for us. And Snorlax, use rest. Yeah. It kind of can just remove any damage you've done to it. And also just remove the status effect on it. Now who's going to wake up first? I'd laugh if the Snorlax did. Because Snorlax likes to go to sleep. It's obviously the sleepy Pokemon. And Eevee should wake up here. It doesn't. I wish it did. Snorlax is asleep. This is a very enthralling battle right now for us. One of which ends in a double kick onto this Snorlax from our Eevee. That actually did a lot of damage, and Snorlax woke up. Eevee avoided the attack. Yeah, our Reflect did nothing for us, because Snorlax put itself to sleep to avoid the damage. Now, it can rest whenever it likes to, and that's going to do a chunk of damage to us. Double kick once again will knock out the Snorlax for us, giving us a pretty easy battle win, I would say. Now we can actually capture the sleeping giant, and it's got a very hard capture. Obviously the redder the circle, the harder it is to capture. Anyway, I'm gonna switch over to an Ultra Ball. I'm gonna get my bag out. I'm also gonna drop a Raspberry on it, and now we'll throw the Ultra Ball, get a great throw, and will it be enough to capture? No, it isn't. Okay. I was hoping for an excellent. I was trying to time it for it to be small enough. We don't. It doesn't matter. We actually capture the Snorlax, and that Snorlax is a very good addition to us, giving us a nice chunk of XP. War Turtle levels up, as well as Ninetales. And the Pokédex entry of Snorlax gets added. It weighs a lot. It's actually on the small side for weight, which is kind of interesting. Oh my, Izzle 33, that was impressive. There are other Pokemon out there that will try and attack trainers just like Snorlax did. When facing such a Pokemon, the best thing to do is defeat it, then capture it. Remember, defeat, then catch, in that order. Well, I'll see you later then. Indeed you shall, as that is going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to fly back to Saffron City as our cute little Eevee is drooling. If you enjoyed this part, leave a like, down below. Subscribe if you're new around here or if you want to. And I'll see you guys later.
Peace out.